Welcome to WIP IT Sunday. It looks like Krypton's 20 volts going to be joining us in a little bit. We got plenty to work on till then, and we've got a couple primes I'm working on, some bruising heads, some bruising feet, and I'm trying to experiment here. One of my previous first form prime I got. Bought some fresh blue stuff and made a press mold. And see if this works. It's going to save me a ton of work having to sculpt the chest armor and the emblem on the chest. I can fill that with epoxy and attach that to the body. Let that sit up, and I'll have the emblem already sculpted on there. I'm hoping this works out great because that is a ton of work sculpting that armor and emblem on that chest. Get over to the chat. Hey, Dan the Toy Man. And yeah, Hammer. Hello. And so we got that I'm working on. If this works, it's just going to be so much easier. Plus, I can print out the bracers. So I got that going. Thanks to Custom Cannon. And I got the feet I'm working on. Had a little mishap with. I had one foot almost done. I was installing it. I didn't let it soften up enough. Putting it on, and it slipped when I was pushing it onto the peg, and it chipped my sculpt, so I had to fix that. So had to re-sculpt that, and I just ended up sculpting it by hand, the patch piece by hand instead of using a texture stamp, which matched up pretty good. Get the toes done on this foot. So instead of Bigfoot feet, I got mammoth style feet. So after that hardens up really well, I'll gotta touch up the paint and reseal again. On the heads, I'm almost done with them. I got the tusk. I painted like most of the tusk by hand up here. Let the base black. Well, repainted the base black because when I dry brushed the head with the browns, you got some brown on here, so I redid that in black. Tips of them I did in like the Model Masters wood color, which is more like an ivory-like color. Then I masked off the entire head and took my airbrush so I can blend it. And after that dried, I used a wash and just blended it more, basically like get a nice shading to the tusk. And did it on both the OG size and the new loose collector size. And so the only left to do now is finish painting the eyes. I got the blacks base for the eyes. I got to paint the whites. Then I do the irises and the pupils. And those will be done. And I got the pink in the bottom of the trunk. Pinkish tones. Flesh tones. These are turning out good. This one went as is. Like it fits onto the loose collector great. Where I'm using the Ursa Major body for the OG, I end up hand sculpting the lower jaw down here, so it looks good on the body. Let me grab the body. I also put 3 peg holes on the head for different, because you kind of limit it with the double ball peg. How much range of movement you get. The middle notch is that's basically standard. You get the nice looking forward, and you get some down, a little bit up, but like I said, it's limited. That's why I got one up front. That way I can have them look way up. And at least for like a running charge pose too. Then on the back one, that's for looking down farther. But that's shaped up nicely. Did a little more, and also did a little test fit too on, ended up getting an extra Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, the new one. And we'll get me a brown coat and change the legs out, or paint them up one. And we'll do a 90s Johnny Blaze. Let's go ahead and trade out my regular magnifiers to some high-powered ones for painting eyes. All right, the noise in the background here is a curing station. I'm going to turn that off. Hey, JC Squared. Hey, Nemfeld. Now the curing station is very loud. All right. That's one. That's for painting eyes. Super fine tip. These are just cheap nail art paintbrushes. You can get them multiple. They come in a pack of multiple sizes. They're like $8, $8-9. Daniel, his name is Bruton. So I got two different sizes I'm working on. The original one was built on like a Hulk and Ursa Major body, and the new one's on the loose collector Bigfoot body. So he's jumbo sized. He's mammoth proportions. But I apologize. For the whites of the eyes, instead of true white, I'm using ivory. And I got the body about all ready to go. I'm still working on the feet and finish up painting the heads. I should have the heads done tonight. Just like I said, I just got to finish painting the eyes. How long to finish the loose collector one? I'll have it done this week. Basically, what's left to do, I gotta wait for I chipped my sculpt on the left foot. Gotta let that dry, and I gotta put the finish sculpting. Where'd the other one go? Hey, there it is, right in front of me. Snake would have bit me. I gotta finish putting the sculpt on this foot and the front of the toes. And after that dries, paint it up, and that will be done. Really, I should be able to finish up this week. So the heads will be done tonight. Well, I still got to seal them. Get my high-powered magnifiers for painting eyes. Old man's eyes I can't see too good anymore. Deep breath. Exhale. Was wanting to do through. I was going to do a review on the loose collector last week. I figured, well, I'm getting so close to being done, I'll just wait to the review on the Bigfoot and show off the custom at the same time. Thank you very much, Daniel. He is taking a deep breath before you start painting fine details. The left eye needs another coat at that moment. The tufts definitely add an extra layer of complication. Oh, they won't be white completely. I'm going to paint the irises and the pupils in a moment. those dry. Clean the brush out right quick. Gotta fix something in on the bigger head. Couple of imperfections I was picking out. I'm gonna touch up. Need a little bit more white on this side here. This needs another coat. And this one needs another coat too. Actually, I'm gonna touch up. I'm gonna use a little bit brighter white. I'll use this one as the base. I'll go ahead to jump up to a bold titanium white for that one's open. This one's still sealed. Okay. There we go. So I'm just using this for in the middle of the eye, the ivory, around, keeping the ivory around the edges where it looks like shading. It's hard to tell with the lights, overhead lights blowing things out. But trust me, that's two different shades of white. Oh, that's just the whites of the eyes. Before I do the iris, I do that first, then let that dry for a minute. I need to do a little bit of touch up on the brown now. So we got those done, and those. Let that white dry up a bit. Okay, it's touched up. I'll do a little bit. I have to do just a tad bit of dry brushing, blend it in a little better. But it's a darker brown. It's a Mr. Color red brown. It's a nice dark brown. To get to the color that it is, this is actually not the base I started with. It's I used a warm brown from Pro Acryl. Did a wash to that to Tester's black wash, acrylic wood stain black wash. Then I dry brushed Tester's leather brown, which you can't get this anymore. But there is the Army Painters War Paints leather brown, which is close. Why is the stream only got a few viewers? That's a good question. Just need to ask YouTube about that. I used to get a lot of viewers, but apparently they don't recommend the channel anymore. No idea why.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm alive legally.
Fashionably late, I see.
Well, my camera setup was. I was trying to figure out how to get my phone set up as my webcam.
Oh yeah.
And that took way longer than it should have. So.
I ran at shut up 10 on all my machines.
Yep, I ran it on mine today.
It makes a world of difference among my computers.
I got no more Copilot AI garbage. So much better.
Now, my machine upstairs is a hardcore graphics machine. And it's been a piece of crap since I've had it because all the AI stuff.
Uh-huh.
Now it's running like it's supposed to.
Crazy.
I'm gonna let these sit for a little bit, let that white dry a little more. And I'm gonna try my new mold I made. Those are looking good. The whites of the eyes.
Hold your fire until you can see the whites of their eyes. We'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. We are going to mix up some epoxy sculpt. Yeah, epoxy sculpt. A little bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more. This is the hardener side of epoxy sculpt, and like your epoxy materials, the hardener will occasionally start to dry out. And just add a little bit of water to it, livens it back up, and that's what I did last week. And now it's nice and pliable again. There's more part A. Hey, Alfredo. equal parts A and B, so I bought it. Some people weigh it. I bought it. And when they do suggest wear gloves for this. Just don't tell on me. Appreciate it, Alfredo. Tell what? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why I'm still wearing my headlamp. The thing makes me sweat like crazy. This headband. I'm not painting right now, so I don't know why I'm still wearing it. So what we're going to try to do is make my mold for my chest armor and apply it to the chest itself. What I will do before I do that, got a fresh blade on here. Let me. I've done most. Already did this. Always take out, trim this back. Yeah, I bought fresh blue stuff. My old stuff's been used quite a bit. It's not even hardly blue anymore. That's blue right there. I forgot how blue that stuff is when you first get it. Yeah, I need I bought one batch. I got a batch of, this is 4 sticks, and I bought a batch of 8, so I may end up buying some more. So if this works, I may not reuse this and just keep this for prime torsos in case I don't want to make some more primes.
Do you want to buy death sticks?
What?
Do you want to buy some death sticks?
Death sticks? No.
Yeah.
That's a movie reference, right?
Star Wars. Revenge of the Attack of the Clones.
No wonder I don't remember.
Hey. It may have been kind of boring, but compared to recent Star Wars, it's a
masterpiece.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
Alpha Proto gets it. At least one of us is cultured.
It's been a long time since I watched that.
I watch it so many times that I could just about quote it line by line. It was also, shortly after that was when the Lego Star Wars games started becoming popular. They were good. That helped reinforce it. Okay, Alpha, I want you to help me decide as a man of culture. I have the trench run set, which is a little bit more simple set, but it's 4 full ships. Or AT-AT, 1/44th scale, same as the Gundams. Or 1/12th Boba Fett.
And you said one. When you said it's the same scale as the Gundams, I kind of thought AT-AT would be cool.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I think it'd be cool to do some
other stuff in the same scale.
Yeah. That said, Alpha Proto says he sees tatas, and I don't know. Oh, is he talking about your chest thing that you're molding?
Could be.
You're looking at man boobs, Alpha Proto? No judgment if you are, just...
Noobs.
Nah. Oh, the box did say Tata because it was mirrored.
Oh, it does.
It says Tata. Well, I guess that settles that.
All right, you're making tatas.
I'm making tatas. 1/144th scale tatas. I can show tatas on screen, but only if they're plastic tatas. If I painted them flesh tone, it might cause an issue, though.
An AT-AT would look weird from flesh tone.
It would. Oh, you seen like the cursed gun images and stuff? You could do a cursed AT-AT that looks like a flesh tone person. Or like a woman on all fours or something. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but...
I was going to say something more like an animal. A hairless animal, but you were a little bit weirder on the one.
I did. I had to. It was a legal obligation. I'm not going to work on it today, but I did get a piece of vintage Star Wars model kit stuff.
Where'd you get that? Bricks and
Minifigs. They just had a whole bunch of vintage Star Wars stuff. It was crazy. It's cheap too. No, I got it at my local hobby shop, and it's 31 years old. It's got fiber optics in it, and apparently light bulbs, and It may or may not function when I open it. But it takes 4 C batteries to power it.
That's pretty good sized batteries for a model.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't say if it's a base, like it's a powered base or what, but I'm interested because it's going to be bigger than my Bandai AT-AT by about 4 inches.
That's what she said.
Hey, she's got the tatas, so she can't complain.
Yeah.
Are you ready to see tatas on screen, Alpha? We really need AK here for this debauchery.
He's here. Yep, he changed his name to Yamhammer.
Is he in there?
He was here earlier.
There's the bump of the Tata. The sides of the Tata.
Yeah, if this works, this is going to be so much less work. That well, I've molded it so it locks into the shoulder, so it locks in place. I'll have to make a mold of the back next. It's got the ab section all the way down here, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want it to be one solid piece. Because it's spilling over after pushing in. The epoxy sculpt's got longer work time, so I can actually come to this in the morning and peel this off and trim up what I still got some flex to it. I actually got this off Amazon, blue stuff. I'll put a link in the Discord, and I'll throw a link in the customized supplies list too. I got on the videos. I'll put it in like the customizing supplies channel on the Discord. And I hope this turns out good, because how much work I put on those those emblems on the chest.
It's supposed to be for the front camera or the front cockpit, but I've got little water slides of AT-AT pilots' faces.
You're mostly off screen. Over a little bit more. There you go.
Just little faces.
Yeah, the 8-pack on Amazon was like, I think like $21 shipped.
I've never played with any of the blue stuff. And the green stuff lasts so long that I only buy it like once every 6 to 8 months.
Yeah. The first thing in green stuff, I still got a little bit left. It's actually getting so hard right now, it's about fresh batch. The blue stuff's for doing exactly what it is, making molds.
Alpha, if it makes you feel any better, the Tatas come with double Ds.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna get another pack of that blue stuff.
Seems like pretty good stuff.
Like I've used it. I got this. Keeping around too. Like if you like make too much epoxy, some press molds I just got laying around, like the part on Laura's armor where like the jewel goes. kind of like an arc reactor thing. I can actually press those in like every so often when I got mixed up too much epoxy. So I'm gonna have those on hand and other stuff like that. Anything that's handy, I can use to just throw some epoxy in. They're great for like texture stamps. Made all these fur textures for sculpting. That's going to be using that. I was like, I put that in here in this mold. It's like, no, I'll put that over here. No, I need this for the foot. Mix up some more. A little bit more, a little bit more. We'll know if that mold works in the morning. I gotta leave it on there for overnight. Let it get hard enough to remove it, but where it'd still be flexible enough to trim it up. I'll get up in the morning and do that, then get ready and go to work. I don't want to leave it on there by the time I get back from work, and it'd be too hard.
Same. Wait, are we still talking about the blue stuff?
The epoxy in the blue stuff.
Yeah, okay. Good. That's clearly what I was talking about.
The green stuff in better than epoxy. Actually, I'm using both. I got green stuff underneath. It was easier to build up the structure on it, and it's harder. The epoxy sculpt is a little bit delicate compared to green stuff and Fixit sculpt. So I like to at least use it as a skim coat and put the texture. Didn't texture that, but the epoxy sculpt works. You can get better detailing out of it than the Fixit sculpt and the green stuff. Fixit sculpt is super durable. Its stuff is like a rock when it sets up. Like a rock. Oh, like a rock. I cannot remember the Chevy song.
I don't know, some generic country twangy like a rock song.
That's my alien dad. I froze it. I thought that was the X-Flex song, like a rock. Huh? before I do the, I'm gonna get this mixed up and let this sit for a little bit too. Now push it in the mold, and it's fine to go ahead and do that. But I'm applying this, I'm gonna do a texture stamp to it. It needs to stiffen up a little bit. And when you first mix up Epoxy Sculpt, it is super squishy, which is best time to stick it into a press mold. But if you're gonna work with it, you need to let it start setting up a little bit. It takes about 30 minutes. 20-30 minutes. So it gets tacky enough. Made me think about like the other songs that could be funny for X-Lac. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. I agree. I'll throw you up for a WIP. Ooh. Oh, you started it.
This is all your fault, Alpha Proto. You have to accept the consequences.
Stuff off my hands. Let that sit up and I'll go back to painting eyes. So YouTube's doing some weird stuff. No, it's always doing weird stuff, but Alpha Proto, when he comments on, he's a moderator. And when he comments on a video, it won't show his comment unless I pin his comment. And he's set to, and I got him set to auto approve anything he comments.
That's weird. I don't know. And I know my upload schedule isn't very consistent, but like the video I uploaded this morning, we got like 3 views.
Yeah.
So usually it's got at least 10 by now. I had he put up the shrugging emoji, and for the like faintest splittest second, I thought it was the Rebel logo for the Star Wars. Like, how did you get a Rebellion logo emoji?
Magic.
A magic of Rebellion.
Where's my monitor though? The only thing I don't miss about Tester's paints, the damn lids lock on these bottles.
Yes, they do.
You gotta have pliers to get them off. Nope, go back to high-powered eyeballs. Don't like to keep wearing these the high-powered goggles because the headband makes my head split.
Yeah, I got a pair of them from Hobby Lobby, and they're just kind of awful.
Paint me like your Warhammer figures. That's all a third-party company is doing a Nissan Skyline as Paul Walker's Skyline from Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Drift, character drift.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, yeah, either that or the
Blur. No, I'm sorry, it's Blur. It's not. It wasn't Drift. It's Blur.
Okay, Blur makes more sense. I would say for Drift, it should be the Mustang from Tokyo Drift with an RB26 in it.
Well, Drift is also a Skyline, but a different color one. They're actually doing multiple versions of Drift, from the comic to the movie.
Yeah.
Using the same mold and just a few two new parts to make it turn it into Blur.
The red blue Blur.
The blue and silver Blur. I know what you're talking about, the Smallville.
Yeah. You know, it's a really good disguise when people start getting too close to the truth. If you go from a black Blur to a red blue Blur.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's a completely different person. Did you see that fan animated Transformers thing I put in the group chat?
Possibly.
It was Rodimus Prime getting ready for a trip of some sort. It was like a half-hour fan animated little film thing. It's pretty cool.
The fans are doing some really cool stuff with the Transformer stuff.
I was impressed with the. Like usually you get those fan films that are 5 or 10 minutes, and you're just like, well, that was cool, but it's already over.
Yeah, there's a fan film project doing a sequel to Transformers Prime. They've been working on that for a long time.
Well, this one was called More Than Meets the Eye. Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, I think.
It's based on the IDW. More Than Meets the Eye, like comic.
Yeah.
The Tusk is hiding what I'm doing on.
Yeah, that's kind of a sensual position you've got us in there. Looking right down the snout.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That one. No. My hand's got a bit of a shake tonight, so it's not easy painting eyes.
I'm hedging not.
Whew. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake.
Whatever you do, don't breathe.
I get the eyes finished up, the heads are done, other than sealing them. Man, I hate to change this stuff up. Winsor Newton Brush Cleaner and Restorer.
Yeah.
The new bottles don't have Restorer on the label, and it don't work as a paint stripper anymore.
Huh.
They want to be safer.
Yeah. So the whole safety thing gets on my nerves. Like my local hobby shop doesn't carry like Mr. Leveler and stuff like that anymore.
Oh yeah.
It's so quote unquote so toxic.
That means it works.
Don't drink it.
Yeah. Oh, it's clear, but is it like water? Should I drink it?
Yes, please do.
Okay. I'll be right back.
That's what he says every time, guys.
I do, because my medication just runs me to death. Also, too, I'm going to be painting the irises. I don't want to have to be like, I gotta pee, I gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee.
Bouncing your leg.
Yeah. JC Squared, I was told at Winsor Newton removed either from their formula. I use glue debonder for paint removal. Works well enough for. Also, one thing that works great for paint, some Campo graph remover and stuff. clear nail polish. It stays where you put it, and clear nail polish has acetone in it.
Yeah.
You just put that onto what you want to remove, then take a Q-tip and just wipe it off. And it takes the paint with it. Check the scaling on these Hulk heads. I've had a time getting them sized right. The Colts files were not scaled for 80th Hulk body.
Yeah.
On either head. So it's trial and error getting them right. Wait 5 hours for finding out that's the right size. I think I might have got it this time. Or I got it too small.
Probably got it too small.
I don't know. I got the Gary Frank right. Hulk head right. The Gary Frank Smart Hulk.
Yeah.
That looks the right size. That is this right? Earth's Avengers Hulk head is kind of hard to judge because it was drawn small on the show. With proportion to his body.
I wonder how much you could dilute old Winsor Newton or into new Winsor Newton.
So
still, yeah, disperse the active ingredient a little bit further.
Good question. For that matter, mix Mr. Hobby Leveler, like a thinner in it.
Yeah.
That's actually what I've been using for my main brush cleaner now is Mr. Hobby thinner.
Like this stuff?
Yes. Because it's still available, and I save my good stuff for my fine tip brush and deco or paint removal. Okay, this looks good size wise. The thing is, I gotta fit it to make sure it might be the right size. I don't know unless I actually get the head down closer to the body. I need to drill out the hole in the head. I don't want to do that while I'm painting. Then I have to wait.
Waiting is the worst.
Get Dremel dust all over the place. Right. Want the leather brown. Actually, let's try my new leather brown. No, it's too light. Ooh, I like this. That looks about like my sister's leather brown. Burnt umber from Pro Acryl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty close. Put the high powers back on. Oh yeah, I like this. Burnt umber.
Whatever you do, don't mess up.
Yeah.
Did you see Name Withheld's question? Is there any sculpting material that stays flexible?
What people used to use a lot for that was Procreate, but you can't get that anymore. But you, on that same note, you can play with the ratio of green stuff, and it will keep some flex to it. Less hardener. I haven't done that myself. I always just do the 50, mix what's there. Never played with the ratios, but from my understanding, you can change the ratios of green stuff and keep it flexible. With the current ratio, it's still got some flex to it. That's, I just broke it right then. Just flicked it too much. It's a little scrap piece anyway. It's got some flex to it, but it's got a limit where it'll crack. Like I just broke it right then. So if you put less hardener in it, that should work. Brown dry down. That's what that little bit of flex give to it's why I started using it a lot for making the sockets for 3D printed heads. No, I still use O-rings as well. I made the socket for this head here with the green stuff. It's too loose, so instead of actually trying to add more green stuff after the fact, I just put an O-ring on there and it popped right on. It was too loose. It was popping off of a little bit of weight, and then it's going to have this giant hair piece on it.
Like we're on burgundies.
Yeah.
You have bad hair.
There's one actor I've never found funny that people always seem to act like he's really funny.
Will Ferrell?
Not Will Ferrell. Steve Carell.
Steve Carell's very funny in specific roles. I don't think he's like a across-the-board great comedian, but when he has a good supporting cast, I think he's pretty good.
They pushed him hard for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Hollywood will get an actor and push them hard, and they'll either make it or they just quit using them altogether. Like that dude from the Avatar movies.
Yeah, well, I think his issue was just that he got so wrapped up in the Avatar stuff that he just basically disappeared from everything else.
Well, they were putting him in everything for a while. Then all of a sudden it stopped, and he was just doing TV. Then
yeah,
now the only thing he's got is Avatar.
That's an actor that I liked that they were pushing. I liked him.
I did too. I wonder what happened, just why they quit pushing him, because he was really good. I like it.
And Terminator.
I hate that didn't succeed because, well, the studio went bankrupt. Big thing of that.
Yeah.
It's not that the movie really bombed. It was just, hey, Ragnarok. It's just that studio was mismanaging, spent all their money.
What? Corporations not being responsible with their money?
I know, right? That's unheard of.
I need to go to Walmart and get them cat scratch pads for sticking painted parts into. I need a lot more space than what I got.
Well, hopefully that's going to change soon.
Hopefully. I think so. Gonna be a lot of work between here and there, though.
Yeah. I got a detached garage. I'm wanting to like empty out and get it fixed back up.
Yep.
And basically like build a workstation in there. And
Well, that's one of the things I'm excited about this place that I'm looking at. It's got a detached garage, so I'll be able to get my Matador out of storage and actually get to start working on it.
I thought I was going to get my Oldsmobile today that I got off eBay.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law was getting ready to drive here, and where it sets along the brake hose dry rotted.
Of course.
So he was going to like, well, I can drive it up. It's like, no, wait to get it fixed first. It's not crash the car. I appreciate he's willing to bring it up, but let's just. I'll give you the money. Go take it. Get the brake hoses done. That's what I would guess. What he said it was got a bad leak just developed, and it's got to be the hose just busted from dry rot.
Yeah.
Hey, when I talk to myself when I'm customizing and when I'm doing it on camera, it don't seem like I'm as crazy as I am.
You're not crazy if you answer back to yourself, though.
But sometimes I want intelligent conversation. Yep, there goes my picture stamps on the floor. Alright. Quit putting my freaking finger in the sculpt. It would be a lot better. That's the problem when you're sculpting things on both sides of the part and it's not very big.
Yeah.
Trying to hold on to it and not squish it.
Squish.
Oh, it looks perfect. Squish. Damn it.
Another word for perfect is no character, okay? You gotta have some character. What, you want it to look like it rolled off the factory floor?
And when this sets up, I'll add a little more sculpt through here. That would roll down, but it'll stop now. Or it's going to be chasing Sawyer Bruton update images on the Instagram. Looks great. Thank you. I'm about done with the eyes. I've been working on the eyes on both those.
Bruton's not going to be blind no more.
You can say it's a miracle.
It's a Christmas.
Oh, another texture stamp. I dropped my floor. How much you want to bet? It's way up underneath the desk.
Guaranteed.
Oh no, it's actually easy access for once.
Baloney.
It's a Christmas miracle in July.
said the same thing.
Wet it down. Good. We'll blend the edges where it's not a hard stop with a sculpt. Yeah. That looks good. I'll trim off the excess after it sits up. Back to Let's do that. I'm going to add a little sparkle to the brown eyes. I'm going to put just a dash copper.
Oh, yeah?
I do that with green eyes. I do like a metallic green for a little splash of, like a reflection of the iris. So I just have to see this copper I had laying here. It's like, let's do that.
Very nice.
Woo! Woo! Wow. Mr. Color's strong stuff, but their metallics are even stronger. Woo! Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah, it's all come together.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I don't know if you get like there's things you watched growing up kind of gets ingrained of like something you say like involuntarily.
Yep, absolutely. There's a reason to this day that I still see it stay beautiful.
I watched Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yep.
Uncle. Hey, I can't help it. I'll say that. It's like, like.
One that goes through my head constantly. Anytime someone says, like, tries to correct what I'm saying, my thoughts go to the words I'm looking for. I can't say because I'm in the presence of preschool toys.
That sounds familiar. I can't remember what place that was.
That's Woody says it in Toy Story, the first Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
I think the word you're looking for is Space Ranger.
Did you watch the new one?
I did. It was significantly better than I expected. Especially after that last one, I didn't have super high hopes. But they did a pretty good job with this one. Jesse's basically the main character, so.
Now, We're going to add white highlight to the eyes. When you do your white spectral highlights on the eyes, make sure you always put them on the same side. I see some people make the mistake and put them on the opposite sides of the eye on each side.
Yeah.
Makes your eyes look cross-eyed.
Yes. Maybe the sun just was split in half that day, and light came from two different directions.
Could be.
Maybe they were on Tatooine.
Age 40 years and 10.
Yeah. And the sun was coming from both directions.
Got the pupils lift. And the eyes are done. Well, I was using the same thing off of Proto, so I'm in the same boat. Hand slipped. Working around those tusks is hard. I had probably a dozen or two counts on that program. Yeah, that looks better. One out of 4 eyes was giving me trouble. Oh, it's the one. Come on. Pupil time. Pupil time. Ew. Use this brush. Damn it. Let's start over this one. That dry. Kept chasing it, just like give up then, like paint it back, the iris back black, so start over, let it dry.
Yeah. Just gonna let it go.
It's got too much paint build up too. It's got to let it dry up on it now. But plus side, it gives it like more like a 3D feel to the iris. Just rounded up paint now. All side effect. Well, we're past 2 hour mark already.
Shit.
Time flies when you're having fun. I'm not going to touch it anymore tonight. I'm just going to make it worse if I mess with it right now. I got to let that black paint dry.
Yeah.
Sweatband off. But the bigger one's done. Turned out nice. To put another coat of mahogany wash on the nose. think it turned out good.
Yeah, it did.
Now is not hard enough to paint over yet. Touch that spot on my foot I had to resculpt. I chipped it earlier today. Heating it up to put on the foot, put on the back on the figure, and I didn't heat it up enough. And it slipped and it chipped the sculpt off the top there.
Oof.
Yeah, so I resculpt it, so I gotta let that cure before I can touch it up.
Even action figures can stub their toes.
I got the toes done, but they're ready to go on. Just gonna wait to get the foot on. I got where these pop on without having to heat them up or anything. I just slide them on, pop on, and it's done. And I got the other foot sculpted up. And let me wipe that wash off now. They're almost done. Just like I said, I gotta let the one eye on the smaller one dry so I can redo the iris, the color of the iris. I got the black of the iris. The reason why I do black to do like a little bit of the halo effect around your iris. That way I paint color up to right up the edge of the black. I don't always use black, but if it's blue eyes, I use a dark blue. Then I paint up the edge with a lighter blue. The brown, it just works better. Just be black. All right. I managed that. Get that out. Now I got epoxy in his hair.
Hate when that happens. Just walking along and all of a sudden, epoxy everywhere.
Right?
Not like not all that different than any seas.
I loved that meme several years back when crazy Kanye was covered up in silver paint. People captioned it like anytime you touch Santa seas.
Yeah. Oh, Kanye. That man can't decide what he believes.
Nope. But we all believe that he's a nut.
Uh-huh. Which makes sense. That's why he would cover himself in anti-seas.
Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. The eyes are perfectly fine on the big one. It's like, do I make the pupils a little bigger? It's like, nope, leave it alone. It looks fine. That's learn to stop is the big thing when you're customizing. It's fine. Leave it alone.
Can't rush art.
Okay, that looks good. What the hell? Ah, shit. Just realized what I did. It's like, why is the side of the trunk tacky? I didn't rinse my hands off after cleaning paintbrushes.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just got a dry brush over top of what I just screwed up. Once it sit overnight, it'll harden back up. Oh, Alfredo was asking if it's all right. Rinse my hands off before I mess anything else up. One eye finished, one eye just black iris.
Give him an eye patch. Patches O'Houlihan.
Well, a villain in the same species has a scar over his eye. All right, let that one sit. Set it and forget it. Okay. I'll finish that head up tomorrow evening. Don't want to think I have time to do in the morning. I want to peel the mold off this. See how it did. Hoping this works out great because it's a lot of work making those things.
Yeah.
Legendary voice behind Optimus Primal, beating cancer, veteran voice actor Gary Chalk has announced he's officially in full remission in stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. That's awesome. I've seen that been popping up. It's all these sites, I guess the AI articles have been reposting that when posting pictures of G1 Optimus Prime next to him. He did voice Optimus Prime, just not G1 Optimus Prime. You know, Primal and the Armada of the Unicron trilogy, he voiced Optimus through those. But he never voiced G1 Optimus Prime. But yeah, that's great. He beat cancer. Hopefully we'll hear good news about that with Bruce Campbell too. His apparently isn't curable but treatable. I'm looking forward to how this look turns out in the morning. Oh, 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 oh. I like it. It's good. Plan on finishing up the Bruton on the loose collector body for a review of the Bigfoot. So we can actually have him in the video too. Look at what you can do with the bodies. Things are right in our hearts. It's coming along pretty good. Gotta finish up the feet. Let the paint dry overnight, and I can fill that head. And I can bring with let this epoxy finish secure, and I can touch that up. Reseal the foot. And get ready to put on, and the other one should, by tomorrow evening, I can trim off the excess on that and sculpt the piece through here. It'll be about ready to go for paint on that. Well, I think that's going to call the night. We're about the 2.5 hour mark.
Yeah. I got most of my big body panels painted, but I'm out of flat white to me, so I gotta get some more.
Big body panels. Is it like big booty panels?
Kinda like the big booty panels. But in this instance, we're talking about tatas, so.
You're all just coming in like it's AT-AT, but the camera is reversed, and it says tatas.
It does. It says boobs. Big.
Elf Bro said at least we got to see some tatas in that.
I do my best to entertain.
Now, if this works on the chest, that's going to be great. Then you start working on the boots. I'm going to take these, the prints, and I'm going to basically cut it, and I can just use that for the base for the boot, then blend it in. Cuckoo.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, guys. I think it's going to be it for the night. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
See y'all.